Britney, bitch. If I'm gonna talk about my first love, I gotta look good. I gotta look snatched. So that's what I did to my face. If you want a makeup tutorial on how I did this makeup look, I'll do a tutorial for y'all. Just let me know down below. Let's get into the story. So my first love takes me all the way back to basically the start of my school, when like kindergarten age. Okay. He used to pick on me on the bus, and like he was so mean to me, and I was like, why are you so mean to me? And then I was also like, oh, you cute though. And then he was like in this class one time. I was in class with him, and I would look over at him, like it was something about him. I was just attracted to his energy or something, like his soul. Like I think I might be really empathetic or an empath. Like that's another video coming, but I just felt something about him. I just couldn't keep my eyes off him even then. One day later on in the future, this is like fast forward a few years, I was probably 12, 13-ish, around there. Somewhere around in there. I went to his house one time. I got my nana to take me over there, and I knocked on the door, and I think his dad answered the door, and I was like, I don't want to call him by his real name. What should I call him? We'll call him Brody. That's the first. Sippy. So yeah, his dad answered the door, and I was like, is Bertie here? And he was like, oh yeah, hold on. And he got him, and he came out there, and I was like, oh, hey, yeah, I know that I, like, haven't seen you in a long time. You know what? You might not even know who I am, but, like, I just wanted to, like, I don't know, if you want to hang out, I'm, like, really bored, and if you want to chill, like, I saw you playing the guitar, and, like, I would like to make some music with you and stuff, and just hang out and chill, because I don't have any friends, so, like, would you like to hang out? And more words or less, and, like, he was like, oh, yeah, that would be cool, and then I literally, that day, my nana said, okay, you can stay a little while, so I hung out with him the first day. Like, I had this feeling about him. I was like, oh my God, I really like you, and I don't really know why. I don't even know why. I was so into him. At that point in my life, he was the sexiest guy I'd seen in my life. He had long hair, and, like, he was so sexy. Like, oh my God. So, literally, our first day together, we wrote one of our first songs together called I Walk Alone. But we did our first song on our first day hanging out, and, like, I felt like the whole time, like, he was, like, looking at me and stuff. He was, like, I guess, like, checking me out, figuring me out and stuff. And, like, I could tell he was looking at me, and I was like, oh my God, he looking at me, like, he liked me, like, oh my God. Okay, I changed the camera angle, cause, what? I changed the camera angle a little bit because it looked weird. Yes, let's continue the story. Just even on the first day, I was like, I kinda like you. I don't know why, I just liked him. So we kept hanging out, and I would go hang out with him a lot, and just chill with him, and he would play the Xbox a lot. He had the game, had, like, Rock Band, or Rock Here, Rock Here. I'll have to type it right here, whatever it was, but we would play that game so much, and it was so much fun. I loved that game. I love games like that with the guitar where you could, like, da-da-da-da-da. I just thought it was so hot that he played guitar. Like, y'all, when he would play the guitar, I was just like, I was so mesmerized by him, and there was just something about him. I was just like, I just like you. A specific first memory of, I think, our first little bonding was this one night we was playing pool together, like on one of them itty bitty pool tables where you have to just like a pool stick, like kind of small, kind of this size. You just like pool, and then like we went to my house, and it was like a little bit of snow outside, and like we was playing in the snow and everything, and I thought that was really cute. And things like, he was walking me to my house one time, and this dog started to attack us, and he literally kneed it in the face. It was kind of bad, but like it was biting us, so like, but the dog was fine, I promise you, but he kneed it in the face, and he saved me, and I was just like, you steal my heart. And I started writing a lot of music with him, and a lot of my music that I was writing was about him. Literally pretty much every song that I wrote, a lot of my songs are based on him. It's crazy. And eventually I finally got the guts to be like, I told him, I was like, I'm bi. I told him I was like bi. I didn't want to say I was gay. I didn't want to like, scare him all the way off, but I was like, I'm bi. He was okay with that, and I was like, okay, kind of easing it in there, you know what I mean? Just easing the thought in there of like, you know, I'm available, and like, I'm like, guys, you know, just get with me, you know what I mean? Britney, chill. I was like falling so hard for him. So like the music I was writing about him, finally, to speed up a little bit, one night, was writing back and forth to him on my iPod, like one of the first iPod touches, and we was writing back and forth on the memo thingy, and I still have pictures somewhere. If I can find them, I will insert them here. He was typing back and forth, and I was like, I want to tell you something, and he was like, what? And I'd already kind of eased it in before. I was like, I kind of like you, and he was like, I don't know, and like, yeah. But then I finally, again, I was like, you know, I really kind of like you, and like have feelings for you, and he was like, I have feelings for you too, and I was like, what? Are you for serious? What? Oh my God, are you for real? you have feelings for me? Oh my God. Goals achieved. I was so excited. I was like, oh my God. And we started talking and we was like that first night. One of us, I said, so are we boyfriend and girlfriend? And he was like, yeah, but like keep it on the low or something. He was like, but yeah. And I was like, I love you. And he said, I love you too. And then we went to bed. It was like the sweetest little thing. And we gave each other a hug and it was so cute. And I live for it. Okay. I live for it. It's kind of like a fairy tale. Like, I don't know. The next day, literally we got up, we weren't talking. I was like, oh God, I scared him off. And he didn't really talk much at all. He said, come with me. And I said, oh shit. When I was young, I wasn't thinking he was going to hurt me or anything. I was like, oh God, oh God. And we went and we walked through the woods and everything. We went to this place. He said, this is one of my special hangout spots and I wanted to talk to you. I've been having feelings for you for a really long time and I really do like you. And if you really like me, we'll make this a thing. Like, you know what I mean? And I was like, yes, yes. And he was like, you want a kiss? And I was like, this is my first kiss. So I literally just, we pecked on the lips and it was so cute. Okay. It was adorable and I live for it. I'm so crazy, but I just fell so hard and so fast for him and I don't even know. But after that, we started talking a little bit more and having a little bit of fun and, you know, not by having fun, I mean, we was like playing the games together. We was laying in the bed together when people weren't home and kind of like just, you know, we were cuddling and stuff when people didn't know. I have these cute little videos. Oh my God, if I can find them anywhere, I pray I can. I was just head over heels for him and I was so happy with him and he made me so happy and he was like he was all I ever dreamed of. He was my first love and he was everything I ever dreamed that it would be, like a magical fairy tale. Just, I really thought we were going to be together forever. I really thought we were. So at this point, literally, I thought we was going to be together forever and get married and have babies and everything. So oh my God. It's crazy that I was thinking that at that age. I was like, and this was around when I was 14. So I was already like really in love with him. And I was like, I thought we were going to get married and everything. So yeah. So let's fast forward a little bit. I was so in love with him and I had so much fun hanging out with him. Like it was always the best time of my life. Like I remember swinging on this little thing that had like a tire on it. Like we would swing on that together. We would go to this little creek and swim around together when it was summertime and it was so like really cute. At the time I remember like listening to Pink's album. The Try This album from Pink was my favorite thing at the time. Blackout from Britney. And I was just so into it. And it was so sexy and so sweet. Like he is the sweetest guy. Second sweetest guy to like all the guys I've been with, you know what I mean? Yeah, he was always amazing to me and like I just love being around him. I love being in his presence, like just with him all the time. And like literally I basically lived with him that whole summer that we were together. Yep. So I literally basically moved into his house because I brought a lot of my stuff with me and I kind of just stayed and never left. I'm that friend. Ask my sister. I really loved him and wanted to stay with him. And so that's what I did. And he never told me to leave. So I was like, okay. The first time I ever got upset with him was because his aunt showed him this picture of this girl. And he was like, I thought you might like her. And I was like who? What are you doing, auntie? Auntie, you need to go. Auntie, you need to leave. This is my man. But I couldn't say nothing because that would be awkward because nobody knew we was together. I got really jealous and I talked to him about it. He was like, don't get jealous. Like, it's not anything. And I was like, okay, so I didn't really get jealous. And at the time I was talking to my friend Forrest about it. I was like, I'm kind of stressed. I don't know if he's going to break my heart. And Forrest always, like, gave me advice and, like, everything because he was gay and he was, like, helping me with my first relationship. I love him. He is one of my best friends. Forrest, shout out to you. You're one of my favorite people in the world. You are so sweet. I love you. Let's just fast on forward to my first time. Oh, my God. Okay. I'm not going to give y'all details. I think I have a video about it on here, but I think I'm going to take it down because I think it was very sexual and I don't want to have too much of sexual content on my channel anymore. I don't like doing that unless it's like a music video, music stuff. We had our first time, our first intimate relation. This was my first time with any guy I've ever been with and it started like we was sitting on my couch and I was like, so, what do we do? I told him, I was like, you want to go spend the night at my house? And he knew what I meant. And I was like, you want to spend the night at my house, baby? Baby? And he was like, oh, yeah. We done the thing that you should not be doing at my age that I was. I was 14. Girl, I cannot. I used to be so innocent. But wait, no, I still am. I'm still innocent. I promise you. I am. I'm innocent. But no, I lost my innocence to him, and I fell in love. And literally, the first morning after we did anything, it was amazing. I wrote a song about it. I was 14 and I wrote a song about sexual things. Pretty why. But yeah, it was amazing. I fell so much in love, and I was so deeply in love with him. And we started finally. We started to have little fights because I would get a little bit jealous and about girls and everything, because I found out about this one girl and I was like, why? And I was just like, what is going on? And he like got a little bit upset, and I went and stayed at my aunt's house for a minute, and we finally made up and got back together, and everything was cool for a while. And his brother ended up introducing us to drugs of certain types and weed, which is one of my favorite things in the world. Weed is great, girl. Weed is good. Weed is amazing. God gave us weed to be happy, and we need to be happy. Don't worry. Be happy, yeah. That's weird. But no. So we get into fights and stuff, but we would get back together, and I thought everything was cool. And we was also introduced at the time to drugs, and we would be doing, I'm scared something's gonna pop, scared. But we was just, it was a lot. So one night, now we're like 4 months into the relationship, and it's getting like really tough. Everything's been really crazy, and I get really jealous a lot and everything. I don't know what to do with myself. I've calmed down now finally, but at that time, no, I was not calm. But I loved to be with him, and then I would cause stuff, and then I don't know. We finally broke up for the last time, and it broke my heart. I was so heartbroken. Like, I was addicted to a certain medicine at the time, and this is a whole other story time on its own, but his brother got me to steal something, and I got into a lot of trouble and fucked everything up. And I feel like basically at that point, that was something where I could have made a decision and things would have been different, but we all do life horribly sometimes. We all make mistakes. It sucks, but like, we all make mistakes, and I made a big mistake. Big mistake, and I still love him. It's crazy, but that started the end of our relationship. We wouldn't really talk much, and he would be really upset with me, and we would kind of talk a little bit, but it was really awkward, and we ended up breaking off to where we didn't talk at all anymore because I pissed him off, and yeah. But me and my friends would walk by, and they would scream at one time because I was really hurt, and they was like, dang it, and everything, just kind of making fun of him and everything, just because he's an asshole, because he broke my heart, but he's not really an asshole. He's a really sweet, really cool guy. I still really love him, and I feel really bad for what I did to him, and I'm gonna have another story time, the worst thing I've ever done in my life. I'm gonna have another story time on that. I was so in love with him, I couldn't let it go, and I was so heartbroken when he broke up with me. I did not know what to do with myself. I was like, I love you so much, please talk to me, and I just want you back in my life, even if we're just friends or anything, it's just anything, and we just couldn't be together. And his brother got me a lot fucked up in that situation. I got myself fucked up in that situation. Well, fudged up. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to curse, but got myself fudged up in that situation, and it sucked. And I still, if you ever see this video, you know who you are, Birdie. I love you, Birdie, and I miss you, and I would love to just talk to you as a friend and just be friends with you and have you in my life, because I miss you a lot as just a person, and he was one of the sweetest guys that I've ever met in my life, and I think that it would be cool to just really just talk to him, maybe even do a video, like, confronting my ex like Shane did. I would love to do that, or even just talk, not do a video, but or anything, just talk to him. I don't know. When me broke my heart, and it took me the longest time to get over it, but the one thing that got me over it was my sister, Courtney. She got me through it. Like, she was with me through the whole thing and had to witness all that, and like, it was bad, okay? Britney 2007 mode turned on high. I lost my damn mind, and I loved you so much, but I had to let him go. Just know that I was strong, and I had somebody with me, and I was gonna be okay. I love you, and I wish I could have you back in my life. That would be really cool, but even just to be friends, I've always known that he doesn't hate me. I met him another time in life a few years after, and he didn't hate me then, and he was like, we're still friends, but I haven't talked to him in a long time. I would love to, though, if I could, but anyways, I gotta keep this video short again. I love y'all so much. Let me know if you want to know more on this subject, and let me know about your first relationship, because I would love to know this. I love to read y'all's comments and y'all's stories. Anything that y'all comment, just comment anything. Say popcorn or just anything, okay? But I love y'all. I'll see you later. So before you go, if you want to, as always, go ahead and take the time to subscribe. Become a member of the Britney Army. Good Kirk Cobain has rainbow wings, and I know that I'm extra. Y'all know that's why y'all love me, and all my social media will be down in the description box down below, as always, and I will see you guys later. Mwah. Bye, everybody.